Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to hop on here and just film this quick video for you guys. This is something I've seen all across YouTube and I love watching these. This is the names I love but won't be using video. So I am currently 29 weeks pregnant and we finally decided on a name for our baby girl who's coming in March, and I figured what better time than now to film this video. So that being said, let's jump right into it. If you see me looking down, I have a list of the names. So one of the names was Ainsley, which we both still really like. My husband though did say no to this right off the bat because we do know someone kinda whose daughter's name is Ainsley. It's someone who's more of an acquaintance, so I didn't feel bad stealing the name, but my husband was not into it, so he said no to that name. So again, beautiful name, we just won't be using it. The next one my husband and I argued about all the time was Delaney or Lane. I liked the name Lane, my husband liked the name Delaney. I don't like the name Delaney. I don't know why, but I only like the name Lane, and I like the nickname Laney. I think that is just so cute, but for some reason I could not commit to the first name being Delaney. So we said no to that name. The next name was Quinn. I loved this name and I still do. Who knows, maybe we'll use it again with like a next child, but my husband didn't like this name. He never had a good reason as to why he didn't like this name. But we went ahead and said no because my husband just wasn't into it. And I had my heart set on a name already that he nixed from the get-go, which is actually what we are using now for baby girl's name. So even though I really loved Quinn, I just couldn't commit to it because I didn't love it more than the name that I was already thinking. So another name was Finley. I thought this was a really pretty name, but again, it wasn't better than what I had originally thought of. I was still so in love with this name that I could not move past it. So I had a really hard time thinking of any girl names in general, just because I was so set on this name. So none of them were living up to it. And that's kind of how I knew that name was the one. So I just needed to convince my husband, which thankfully I did. And we're gonna name baby girl that. But again, Finley, pretty name. It just was not the name. Let's see what else. Okay, Hudson. So Hudson was actually our #1 boy name if we were having a boy. I love the name Hudson for our girl. My family, not so much. As soon as I told them that, they're like, we love that name for a boy. I was like, but it's such a cute girl name, and like my daughter's name is Emery, which is kind of like a girl-boy name, and I just felt like they went so good together, but my family was chirping, and so we eventually just nixed that name. Who knows, if we decide on having a third child and we end up with a boy, we'll probably name him Hudson, but we're not using it for now. Another name that was the huge toss-up between the name that we chose was Blakely. So Blakely was either going to be the first name or the middle name, depending on which route we went. We decided neither, actually. It's not the first name or the middle name, but this is something my husband and I really liked. Again, I didn't like it more than my name, but it is something that I could see our daughter being named. So we both really loved this, and we struggled back and forth with whether or not this was going to be the name for quite some time. So my family all loved the name, but when they told my grandparents, grandparents just jokingly said, well, what about the name Brinkley? So that's a spinoff of Blakely, and their last name is Brink. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I would love to use their name, have the family name passed down since we're not having a son, because if we were, the middle name was going to be Michael after my grandfather. So I thought, wow, that's a way we could honor them and use the name Brink and do Brinkley. And so we were pretty decided on that, but the more I thought about it, I just started not liking it. I didn't like it as much as Blakely. I thought Blakely was the prettier name, and Brinkley to me just felt like I only liked it because it was honoring my grandparents. So we decided to say no to Brinkley, and we went back to debating between Blakely and the name we chose. So that being said, I'm not going to announce the name that we chose in this video. I will probably do like, I don't know, either announce it during a nursery tour or announce it during like, I don't know if I'm gonna be vlogging, but during like a vlog around the birth, that kind of thing, or like meet the baby, something like that. So I'm gonna hold off for now on announcing the name that we do choose, but I just wanted to get this video up. You guys can leave me below name suggestions that you like. Maybe I'll keep that in mind for my next child, and it's also so interesting to see the names that you guys love. And then also make sure you like this video if you liked it, and to subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos from me, such as the name announcement. And yeah, so that's it. Again, all these names that I listed are beautiful. So if they're your child's name, so cute. They just were not the right name for us and our baby. But again, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.